Hi everyone, my name is Katania Alvin and I'm speaking from London, Hampstead, North London, and it is the 5th of September. Amazing things are happening. I hope that people are following the QAnon wonderful messages, etc., that are spread by quite a number of people. Now, Dave Janda has a very interesting video. I'm not going to be able to play it all, but please do, once you've got to the end of mine, go into the description box and you'll find the link there, and do listen to the rest of it, because it's very, very exciting and very important news. Okay, that's of what is going on. God bless Trump and all that he's doing. So I'll start it now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of these briefings and my weekly radio show, Operation Freedom, is to provide you information the bought-off, lamestream, fake media will never provide or never touch. Look, you can join us every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern. We broadcast the show live from Wham Talk 1600's Freedom Bunker. Just go to davejanda.com, hit the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and you can listen live every Sunday. We also have davejanda.com, where we upload a tremendous amount of free and public information on a daily basis. In addition, we have our subscription service at just 30 cents a day, where we deep dive on issues. We present additional shows, the Insider Insight Show, the Department of Advanced Research Show, our Healthcare Symposium, all available. Take a tour at davejanda.com. We're there 24/7 for you. Today, I want to focus on President Trump's proclamation and advisory for national preparedness. That's right, national preparedness.
As he says, that's right, national preparedness. Now that's basically to you Americans, but I think actually we need to take a leaf out of that book and become really prepared.
Did you hear the bought-off mainstream fake media talk about this? You sure didn't. Why? Because they want to keep you uninformed. If you're uninformed, you're an easier target for the globalist syndicate. This was issued on August 31st in the evening through the White House. Presidential proclamation on National Preparedness Month. National Preparedness Month being September of 2018. Here's what the president presented. National Preparedness Month is a time to focus our attention on the importance of preparing our families, homes, businesses, and communities for disasters that threaten our lives, property, and homeland. Tragedies are somber reminders that preparedness is a shared responsibility and that it is critical to maintain readiness. All Americans can prepare for potential disasters by developing and practicing a family emergency response plan, assembling a disaster supply kit, signing up for alerts on mobile devices, setting aside emergency savings, and maintaining adequate insurance policies for their homes and businesses. This month, September of 2018, I encourage all Americans to take the opportunity to ensure they have an emergency response plan in place and ready to be properly executed. Emergencies and disasters test the resilience and strength of families, communities, and our nation. It is impossible to avoid every challenge and threat, but we can and must prepare for them. By doing so, we can help protect our communities and save lives. Now, therefore, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim September 2018 as National Preparedness Month. I encourage all Americans, including federal, state, and local officials, to take action to be prepared for disaster or emergency by making and practicing their emergency response plans. Each step we take to become better prepared makes a real difference in how our families, communities will respond and persevere when faced with the unexpected. Folks, the unexpected for the majority of individuals in this country is the reset that is in the process of occurring as it relates to our rule of law system as well as the financial system.
Now, I just want to come in here because the financial system was going to be reset, and it's just gone to 444, reset on 9/11. That happened, and it was done by the, global banking cartel, etc. And that was done to stop the NESARA, the National Economic Security Reformation Act, being announced, which it was going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'll carry on. So that was just over 17 years ago.
Obviously affects every aspect of every American's lives. Look, let me add a little bit more fuel to the fire. Let's go back to December 21st, 2017, when President Trump issued an executive order blocking the property of persons involved in serious human rights abuse or corruption. By the authority vested in me as President of the United States and the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, including the International Emergency Powers Act, the National Emergencies Act, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, find that the prevalence and severity of human rights abuse and corruption that have their source in whole or in substantial part outside the United States, such as those committed or directed by persons listed in the annex to this order.
Outside of the United States. It was very interesting, just going back to this date we'll always remember, those of us who were adult enough. Okay, even the young children, relatively young children. But it was very interesting that the BBC was talking about that Building 7 had gone down. In the background, as this interviewer was speaking, Building 7 was still standing. So who really had the inside info about this? Yes, the BBC. Very interesting. So the BBC is part of the propaganda machine of our British government, etc.
Have reached such scope and gravity that they threaten the stability of international political and economic systems. Reset. Human rights abuse and corruption undermine the values that form an essential foundation of stable, secure, and functioning societies, have devastating impacts on individuals, weaken democratic institutions, degrade the rule of law, perpetuate violent conflicts, facilitate the activities of dangerous persons, and undermine economic markets. The United States seeks to impose tangible and significant consequences on those who commit serious human rights abuse or engage in corruption, as well as to protect the financial system of the United States from abuse by these same persons. I therefore determine that serious human rights abuse and corruption around the world constitute an unusual and extraordinary threat to the national security, foreign policy, and economy of the United States, and I hereby declare a national emergency. A national emergency to deal with that threat.
And that threat, there's proof enough regarding the fact that treasonous persons in the American deep state were involved in arming the so-called freedom fighters, who is a very questionable name, in Syria, who were trying to destroy Bashar Assad, who is a very fine man and leader. And also the British had been involved, or are still involved, as I'm aware, in funding the White Helmets. Oh, it sounds so good and clean and honest and loving. No, they're not. They're part of the ISIS group. So when Dave Janda mentions about what President Trump, persons or organizations from outside America, my goodness me, there's a lot there. And of course, John McCain was photographed with a number of these terrorists, and John Kerry, there's proof of him talking with them as well. And so that's just one tiny aspect of this huge iceberg.
That was in December of 2017. That was an executive order. Now we have national preparedness.
Right, I'm going to put the link in the description box and probably do another video. God bless, and this is Catania Alvin signing out just before the 9 and 10 o'clock point. Bye-bye.